Peace and blessings. This is Sun Goddess here. I wanted to share a tutorial with you. This is part 2 of the rosemary, dried herbs, and storing and labeling your jar or whatever it is that you're going to use. You can also use a mason jar to store your herbs. Here I'm just going to recycle what was left of. I had parsley flakes here, so I'm just going to use the same container. What I did was I removed, as you see, the label that came with it, so I made my own label. If you have a problem with using the real small letters, which I did here, so you can do either both or one. Just, it's for you, so to make sure that you're the one that's going to see it. You might can't see the small print, or the big print is better for you, or you prefer just a small print. You can also use this, label stick-ons, label maker, stuff like that. So right here I'm going to use this one. Also, you know what, you could use the back too, because that way you don't have to keep turning it. You know how we'll store these away, and we won't have to be turning them to see what is what. So it will be good to have one in the back and one in the front. So you will need, of course, this, as I mentioned. These I already took out. That was on the other video. So this is part 2. Please see part 1. This is what's left. And a pair of scissors that you're going to use just for your dried herbs, and a food processor, which I'm going to be using is food processor. You can use this is a food grinder, a coffee grinder, Black and Decker. You can go to your Home Goods or whatever, Walmart, Kmart sells them in the area where they have for baking or kitchen supplies, and also some scotch tape, clear tape, so that you can make your own label. You can get pretty with it. It was just something quick, that I'm gonna do because the baby was asleep, as I mentioned. So anyway, I'm gonna do this afterwards. Just make sure that your hand is washed clean, because you're working with herbs. And when preparing this, you want to make sure that your hands are super dry, because it'll be wet and you don't want to end up with molded dried herbs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the dried branches here. And yes, they're flying all over the place. So yeah. So proper way to cut it is down. I'm on a sitting position, so baby say oh to the food towards him. Thank you. Yeah, that's sorry. And you see, like here it has some dirt, because it's just that I took it from the I didn't get to rinse that part out, so you don't want to use that part. So this is straight from the garden, and baby thinks this is dirty and I'm making a mess here, but it's not. He doesn't know. He likes to pick up sticks and things like that in the backyard, so he thinks that I'm just cutting regular sticks here. So I'm just trying to cut this so it can be easier, so when I put it in the processor, Thank you. Oh, they're flying. I can cut this, but I know this is gonna fly. So you don't mind the noise in the background, because I'm in Puerto Rico, and the way that they celebrate the festivals here and Christmas and the New Year's is firecrackers like they do in the United States when it comes to 4th of July. And that one flew. Okay, so, but this is like so good. Smells so, the aroma of rosemary or just using herbs in general is so, oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells so divine. Fresh cut herbs. Okay, so we're gonna put this in the food processor. I'm sorry, the coffee grinder. And the way to open this is dipping firecracker baby. He's asking, what's that? So I'm just gonna put it in here. Okay, so I'm gonna close this. Make sure that snaps. And you press this button right here. Press the seed. It's supposed to grind it up to fine. Yeah. Because these are branches, you can see some of the lemon powder dust. He says he powder. You just have to keep doing it. As you see, they were sticks, and some of them is grounded all the way. But you want some. You're gonna want some of these in your soups and whatever it is that you prepare your meals with. So there's still these little pieces that haven't grounded up. So you want to smell? Like the way it smells? It's good? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rosemary that I picked out. See that? So I'm going to grind that as well with it. He wants to smell. He loves the way it smells. So you can see some of the dry powder, them in dry powder form. Again, snap. Make sure it's okay now. He's just excited for everything. Yeah. You can actually hear the pieces breaking off. That's, you know, it's according to whatever consistency you want it to be. as far as, you know, whether you want finer or less finer. And as you see, you have it powdery, but I like a mixture of it. So what I'm gonna do is, here it goes right here. It looks like it's in herb tea, actually. You know, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna put it through the skinny nozzle. That's why I say using this will be even better. But I don't have that much, so even though I prefer glass than plastic, so as you heard that it say pop, so that means it was sealed in. Yeah, so it comes with this, of course. Smell. Who wants to smell everything? And the glass container. Make sure it's dry before you use it and clean. So I'm gonna pour it in here. Actually, I didn't want to use this one. You can use the same cover lid, whatever's easier for you. That's gonna go into. I'm just trying to find a way to get it into the skinny container here without making a mess that I won't be able to. Okay, see that? Where's the rest? Oh, that is the rest. Yeah. So you just. Okay, so here goes the rest. Put this aside. Sorry guys, that took longer. So here's the finished product. And it's dried. Make sure your surface is clean also before you start. So next time I would do it where it's much easier, the tutorial. Thank you. He's cleaning the mess up for me. Yeah. So I'm just sticking the label. I have to face it towards my way. Sorry, I'm just Miss Perfection over here when it comes to craft games. This is where I will take my time and of course create my own. And yes, so the other one, okay, okay, so I just put this here for now. I mean, it's for me for now for tutorial purposes. So this is what the finished product looks like. As you see, it's what it is, what it contains inside. Same thing here with the date. So, and you have the inside. And smells so good. There's something about when you go straight to the garden. Sorry, baby's all over the place. So here's the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please comment and rate. Feel free and let me know what you think. Peace and love. Sun Food Goddess Chef here. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Peace and love, guys.